for lying about them, but I can say whatever I like about the US government, my neighbours, or anything else, and yeah, I'm allowed to do that. It's not illegal. So yeah, I kind of left for taxation, but I'm kind of happy I did when I did, because England is not the country I grew up in. Okay, we do not need this trailer for anything else, so what I'm going to do is get these pallets loaded. Dude, what appears to be the problem? There we go. Run around the front, hitch back up, we'll take this back to the farm and we'll get the sprayer out and do some spraying of the grass fields, because they probably need it. Click, click, go. Alright, nice. And it's 5 after 11, so well, I guess that confirms it. You don't crash things, pallets into hedges. So, just finish off the cold tea and oh my goodness, Cameo, good morning and happy Saturday to you. I can't remember whether it was you who sent me the modded trailer that seemed to work better. However, there was a new barrel pack this week which contains all of the in-game trailers or tankers plus the old Joskin tanker, and the ability to cart any liquid in them. So I didn't actually have to bring this down to the store. I could have brought my tanker down with me, and it does pick up water and feed the sheep, and it has a bigger volume than the trailer or the tanker I was using. So I did kind of look at it, but eventually I just decided I'm going to use the mod pack that's on the mod hub, because it gives me more trailer options and they let me carry anything nearly. The only thing I can't put in them is liquid lime, which is a little bit of a sad thing. But liquid lime is not a standard thing. But buffalo milk, goat milk, slurries, digestate, liquid fertilizer, liquid herbicide, liquid something else. Oh, all the oils. Sunflower oil, canola oil, olive oil. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So many things that come out as a just-in-time thing. That said, oh, I didn't shut the gate. I have removed precision farming because that lime issue is an issue. So testing this week, I discovered liquid lime does not work with precision farming. It's, you know, you can spray it on your fields, you use it up, it does not make a blind bit of difference to the stuff. So that's not a good thing. So I leased a lime spreader and ran it out on one of the fields just to see what was what, and it too was just a joke. As you started, because I mean the tractor I was using to haul the spreader sort of starts slowly and speeds up, you would get an over application of lime when you started, and then it would level out. But if you go downhill, the tractor would speed up and you would again get a low application. So I never got perfect application. It was always bad because it was either over applied or under applied with an automatic spreading setting. So not good, not impressed. And as I said, removed precision farming from this playthrough. Maybe the next one I will play with precision farming, but this one we're going predominantly with main game. As far as the bales were concerned, that was kind of an impressive result. So the first 2 cuts in the first year I got 10 bales each cut. This last one I got 75 bales, and I think a lot of it was to do with the ground moisture and what have you. So big difference there. I was quite impressed with the results. Now you can see here I have cut the grass wide of the field. Oh yes. Yeah, I think that can be part of the problem. Mods do not necessarily play well with precision farming, and so using liquid lime is not a good deal. But using I used regular lime with a in-game tractor with an in-game spreader, and lime did not work at all. So that's a big giant problem, and it could be the map. It may not be anything to do with anything I'm using. It could be the map is interfering with precision farming in some way. But yeah, that's a thing. So oops, I crashed. This is not a Cavalier Roy map, so no. This is, I can't remember whose map it is. That is so annoying. I'm really annoyed with the GPS just not engaging correctly. So I do that, engage GPS, turn it on and drive off, and as soon as I hit the go button, GPS disconnects. Well, it is what it is. The downside of not having precision farming running, I don't get the little map in the bottom left hand side to that shows me what my fertilizer state looks like. So, Gaming World 005. Hey, welcome to Saturday stream. No, last year I did 2 Cavalier Roy maps last year. I did the, what was it? I did the Maypole Farm and what was that other one I did? Glenleith. So both of them enjoyable maps, but I kind of figured this year I've done Cavalier Roy maps last year, so we'll do something different this year. Previous year was what was his name? Oxygen David. We did Oakfield Farm, and the year before that was Lawfolds. Okay, I think, oops, that field is done for the most part. But yeah, this is Moss Valley. I can't remember who does it. I can look it up. Simulator Giant Software. Hey, and welcome. And JWow's turned up. My goodness, it's turning into a morning of people. Okay, mods. Let's look up. Oh, hello. Oh no. Moss Valley is VR modding. So we are using Moss Valley this time. Now what I need to do is figure out what's happened to all my screens, like that one. How's my... looks like I'm still seeding, so that's good. Or planting, because as of FS25, sorghum is now a planted crop, not a seeded crop. Okay, I don't have Discord open at the moment, so I will have to check that in a while. Let's drive this down here. So we are kind of coming close to the end of the day for us. Oh, I just shut this gate, didn't I? Oh, man. I was driving past here and I thought, oh, I left the gate open. I should close that. The stupid thing is I had the liquid fertilizer crates on the back of the flatbed and was actually planning on coming back and spraying these fields. So okay, do that. And wait for it to go. And again, it's disconnected. What is your problem? Well, yeah, you can see from the area I've cut the grass in these fields that I've actually cut wider than the field boundary. So there's no point spraying outside the boundary because that's never going to affect the map grass. That. I'm not too worried about not missing or not getting the GPS line there immediately. Because when we run up and down the fields, we'll get the end bits anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been on Discord for most of this month, I don't think. It was happening in the previous, we're on 1.8 now, it was happening in 1.7 as well, but most of the time it was on a hill. So basically what the deal is if I turn this off and stop, engage the GPS, when I push drive, the tractor rolls back very slightly. And when it rolls back, it disconnects the GPS, and that's something I'm aware of it going. But yes, the GPS is unreliable if you're going from stationary. It seems when you push the throttle, the vehicles all roll backwards a little, and that is less than ideal. Especially when you're trying to precisely harvest, I don't know, a field of red beets where your equipment's operating width is horrible. Oh, that, yes. No, I remember that. What? Jeez. I'll just wander all over the field, why not? I have not had anybody express an interest up to now. Okay, that's a thing, and go with that. And also, if you back up, GPS does not work in reverse. Well, given that I don't actually have a website, I am not I suppose I could put a note on my Twitch and YouTube channels, pages. I will do that later today. Okay. Gauge turn on, and it didn't disconnect for a change. Okay. Now, is that 240 time? Oh, it looks like the seeder's finished. I'm going to have to go and take care of that as well. Okay, well, like I said, I'll keep problem is most of the people I have daily interactions with, or weekly interactions with, most of them are website designers. I'm an IT guy. I know a lot of website designers, so and I don't deal with many people outside of that at this time. But as I said, I will probably put a note up on let's go get the tractor. I'll probably put a note up I will come on, turn on. Ah, now there we go. I will, what am I saying? Yeah, I think the best I can do is I'll put a note on my Facebook, not Facebook, Facebook isn't game related, Twitch and YouTube. We'll see how things go from there. Okay. I don't know what the deal with this field is, because obviously when I ploughed it, I ripped up the side of the field. So I'm assuming that's part of the field definition, but it's not. You know what I think this is? This is a conflict between the field and the ploughed area of the field. And what I mean by that is when you the workers work within inside the field, but when you're doing things manually, you work within the sort of ploughed up bit of the field. I think there's a discrepancy between GPS workers and ploughed field boundaries. Okay. So, not doing this very well, but I am happy that the tractor did not have an issue with the telephone or the power poles when planting. It does have an issue when mowing. Nope, turn that on, drive that down, and drive round the circle. Okay, you're done. Lift. And we'll go and do this bit, and I'll call this field good enough, I think, after this. We are coming up on 11:30, so I think... Unfortunately, I'm not the only person I need to feed today, so I will need to go and make food for multiple people after this. I should be back on the computer at about, I would guess, 1 o'clock. Currently 11:30. I am not driving a very straight line here. You can tell from the crop rows. But anyway, so sorghum does not use much in the way of seed. Quite surprised, actually. Although sorghum hasn't really been a crop I've done a lot with in the past. Oh, roll up again, turn that one. But I think we're eyeballing this fairly well. This one done and see where we go from there. Okay, so as soon as this is done, I'm going to transfer the tractor over to the last field, over the white field behind the sheeps. Will be the last thing I do with this. little low on solid fertilizer, so it might be a problem. Try not to pull a Jeremy Clarkson and bend the planter while you're driving. Okay, and that is done. Fold, fold. So I think, as far as the stream is concerned, I think we'll call it here. I have, as I said, one more field to plant. I will do that with a worker, and what am I doing? There's me. Why am I in third person mode? How did that happen? Well, there's another thing I have to look up. Oh, I need to be out of the tractor when I do that. And then we will be back, seriously, next week with some more Farming Simulator 25 on Moss Valley. I think for now, I'm out of here. Have fun, everybody. And